What's going on today, guys? As you can see, we're back here with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked battles. Today I am going to be trying out a new team with a lot of new faces, I should say, that I don't think I've used in Scarlet and Violet. And as you can see from the stacked lineup that we have up top here, we're bringing back our Dragapult. I haven't used this Dragapult since Sword and Shield. I believe it is the shiny one that I had in Sword and Shield. Also, while I'm looking at this should be Terra Steel. And let's just hop right into the team, So we're rocking the Dragapult Chien-Pao duo. Similar to the Dragonite Chien-Pao duo. Dragapult just has that extra, because he's a ghost type, immune to fake out, stuff like that. He outspeeds Fluttermane, I believe, which is big. And with Choice Band, Terra Steel, you could go Terra Steel, Terra Blast into a Fluttermane. You can go Phantom Force. I know a lot of people like to run Terra Ghost, Terra Blast, because Phantom Force isn't necessarily the most consistent move. But nevertheless, we got Dragapult, max attack, max speed, primarily to deal as much damage as possible, especially paired up with the Chien-Pao Sword of Ruin. And speaking of this Chien-Pao, this is about the most standard set you could probably run. I know a lot of people either run Ice Spinner or Icicle Crash, but I feel like with Ice Spinner, since we have Rillaboom on the team, I don't really see the need to potentially use an Ice Spinner and get rid of our own grassy terrain. So I decided to opt in for Icicle Crash. That could come back to haunt me, considering, when I was using Glastrier, I think a few videos back, I missed so many Icicle Crashes, and it's only a 90% accurate move. So we know how that goes. If a move's not 100% accurate, then it's most certainly 50% accurate. So, along with Chien-Pao, we have another physical attacker, the usual Urshifu, water type Urshifu. I don't really need to say anything about that. Pokemon's stupid broken. And then a new Pokemon that I don't think I've used in ranked ever, either on Sword and Shield or in Scarlet and Violet, would be Sylveon. I saw it in my Pokemon home when I was sitting there, and it was a Pokemon that I think I originally had transferred over to Sword and Shield. I actually caught it in Pokemon Go, and I was like, you know what? Sylveon's not a bad Pokemon. It's very, especially defensively bulky. And it's got some decent bulk as far as HP and defense, but I feel like with a little bit of defense investment like we have here, maxing out the special attack and HP, we can have a bulky, spread type damage dealer. Similar to how Fluttermane works with Dazzling Gleam Terra Fairy, but just kind of a different vibe, with a little more bulk, can stay on the field longer. Obviously you're lacking in the speed department, but it is what it is. And then to round out the team, we got Terrifier, Rillaboom, Grassy Seed, Grassy Surge. The only thing I would like to note, at least compared to the previous Rillaboom I've been using, is that this one's rocking Drum Beating. And this is a move that actually lowers speed by 1. I didn't even know this move existed. I'm going to keep it a stack, because I've always been using Wood Hammer as the alternative to Grassy Glide. And actually, what I think I saw on Twitter today, the 4th of September, is that people were leaking that Grassy Glide's coming back in the upcoming DLC here this month. So we might be seeing Rillaboom with Grassy Glide again. I'm not sure, but who knows? And then to round out the team, we have the exact same Heatran that I think I used a few videos ago. So I'm not really going to say much about it. Let's just hop right on in. One thing to note real quick is I've only done a few battles. I haven't done a single battle with this team, but I have done a few battles for this. I haven't quite gotten up the Master Ball tier. Oh, excuse me. So hopefully, if we can pull some stuff together, I might be able to just get the Master Ball tier today. Not that it ultimately matters, but obviously you're going to find, I would say, the best teams in Master Ball tier. But I would say everything from here up is probably pretty a meta team. Look at this. Tornadus, Urshifu. It's going to be a pain in the ass to deal with, honestly. And I just realized I don't really have much speed control. We have some decent counters into Amoonguss, even with Sylveon, because we do have Psyshock on the Sylveon. We do have Shadow Ball on Sylveon as well. I don't mind the idea of Dragapult lead just to hopefully nuke the Fluttermane. I could go like Dragapult Rillaboom and fake out the Tornadus. But there's also the issue of it being Terra Ghost or Covert Cloak, which are both pretty common options. Heatran worries me. I think we need... I don't know if I like my Heatran here. Do I even like Rillaboom? I guess Rillaboom's good to deal with. Probably wants to bring Sylveon, because Sylveon's really good into Iron Hands. And probably the Amoonguss and the Urshifu. You know, I mean... Ah, man. I have a lot of good Pokemon that could be used in this matchup. I'm just going off the assumption that it's either going to be Flutter or it's going to be either Tornadus paired with either Flutter or Urshifu to start, and it's just going to be a Tailwind, and they're just going to go full Sin. So we'll see. Yeah. Okay. So a Terra Water Flutter Mane be an issue. Also like the idea of a drum beating here to lower Flutter. Ooh, it's booster energy. Does it boost speed? Boost special attack. Okay, so that definitely incites that we are faster. So I think Fake Out into a Terra Blast is probably the safest play. Oh, we Terra first. Does me Terraing incite that they do not... Does Terra come before the moves? I can't remember. I think it does. Fake Out. Tailwind comes up. So it's Covert Cloak. That's good to confirm. No Citrus Berry. Dazzling Gleam comes out. Okay, so we should nuke this Flutter. Yeah. Okay, Flutter goes down. I would assume Urshifu comes out. But if Urshifu does come out, yes, I think we can Drum Beat to lower speed. Oh, it's actually Dark Urshifu. Oh, that's so cool to see. I think we Drum Beat. I like the idea of switching into Sylveon here. I think Sylveon should take a Wicked Blow or a Close Combat decent. I mean, nobody wants to take a Wicked Blow at all. Liquid Storm misses. Sylveon. Oh, wow. That just KOs Rillaboom. Huh. Close Combat. I mean, that still hurts, man. Chimpal is sashed. And we can Sucker Punch. Sacred Sword actually doesn't sound like a bad idea here either. Liquid Storm connects with both. And he gets a speed drop. Not cool. I would assume this Urshifu's sashed. Does Specs Hyper Voice pick up the KO? Okay. It's not looking pretty, to say the least. Tornadus being Covert Cloak. Big issue. I think we did good to take out the Flutter. Question is, what do we lock into? What can they have in the back? I don't think Dragapult makes it past this turn. What am I looking for? What would do the most damage into a Heatran or a Iron Hands? Probably Phantom Force, right? Bleak Wind Storm connects with both again. Close combat goes into Dragapult. The good news is, I think that was the last turn of Tailwind. Bad news is Sylveon did get a speed drop. I think we can only pray it's either Amoonguss or... See, but now we're locked into Hyper Voice. We need to pray it's Iron Hands for us to get this win. Dark Urshifu made things really interesting. I really didn't expect Rillaboom with over half HP to get knocked out by a Bleak Wind. I kind of expected Rillaboom with max HP to kind of survive that. And it's Heatran, so yeah, we lose this one. GG's, brother, GG's. But I do think Sylveon put in work. I think maybe having... I mean, it's a little hard when I don't have speed control myself. It being Covert Cloak was a problem. I should have read into it being either Covert Cloak or Terra Ghost and just double into the Flutter. Or just drop Rillaboom completely, because Rillaboom really didn't do anything. But who do we bring instead of Rillaboom? That's the question. I don't think our Urshifu sounds like a bad one either. Urshifu is always a solid pick. See, and this is... I mean, I feel like I'm going the exact same team, except this guy's got Goldingo instead of Heatran. Okay. So, I think Dragapult wasn't a bad lead. What about Dragapult into Sylveon? Dragapult Sylveon seems like a pretty decent lead. But what do we do for Goldingo? Goldingo. The Dangster. I don't want to prioritize Fake out here. I think we bring Chimpao. I think the only issue with this team is I kind of have to get the leads and everything right because I don't have any bulk to switch into. I don't have like an Amoonguss in the back or an Iron Hands. That might be something I might opt out for. Maybe we could switch Rillaboom for Iron Hands. Let's see. Let's see. Rillaboom for Iron Hands. Something that has bulk. Because it's hard to make a switch with this. Amoonguss Tornadus. Interesting. Okay. I like the idea of a U-turn into the Amoonguss and a Psyshock. This is kind of risky doubling into the Amoonguss, but does the Amoonguss really feel threatened here? I don't think it does. I guess Sylveon's kind of bulky to switch into, and Heatran can be a little bulky. And I guess Rillaboom. I don't know. I haven't played. I literally just created this team off the top of the head. Rain Dance. So he's setting up Rain Dance for his Urshifu. Pretty significant. Oh, it's Rocky Helmet too. I mean, I should have expected that. Oh, I think I'm going to Chimpao here. Just for the sake of Focus Sash, we can maybe take one turn of sleep. Spec Psyshock. It's not. Oh my god, that KOs. Oh! What on earth? Urshifu comes out. Oh man, that was crazy. No, Goldingo comes out. Okay. I like the idea of a Protect and switch into Urshifu. Wonder if we could bait out like a Terra Steel. Or something. A Nasty Plot would be not cool. Oh. Bleak Wind. Okay, so we do get the Terra. It might be Terra Water. Terra Water, Terra Blast would be really interesting. Terra Steel. Okay. This is gonna hurt Urshifu. But Urshifu should stay alive. The Bleak Wind Storm will probably KO it though. But that means we get a free switch into Dragapult. The Bleak Wind? Oh, I thought Bleak Wind missed for a second. That actually just outright KOs. Okay. I didn't think that would just outright KO. Rain. That's fine. So now we have to use Dragapult Chin Pal to take out this Goldingo. And then Sylveon in the back sweep for the end. What's our best way to take out Goldingo? I like a Sacred Sword into a... Honestly, Sacred Sword into a Dragon Dart. See, but they have Flutter, don't they? They do have Flutter, so I have to worry about Flutter in the back. I think Terra Blast is probably the safest thing to lock into. But Rain Dance into the Bleak Wind makes it 100% accurate. I really could use him switching out. The Tornadus. Tornadus Tailwind into a Make It Rain. And I'm just trying to think for the future, because like if I use like... Okay, Tailwind into Make It Rain. I think this is okay. I think. I don't know. That did a lot more to Dragapult than I'd like really like, you know? What would be ideal is if Sacred Sword... Well, no, never mind. Whoa, wait. Sacred Sword picks up the KO. Does Terra Blast pick up... Oh, crit. Critical hit. Does critical hit matter? I don't know if critical hit matters. But does Terra Blast pick up the KO? Choice Band Terra Blast. Almost. But I think with Sucker Punch... Oh, Iron Hands is the last one? Why do you not bring Flutter? I think Sucker Punch picks up a KO into... I mean, we're locked in Terra Blast. We could switch out, but I like the idea of having a free switch in. Iron Hands Fake Out. I didn't... Oh, no, I might have just threw. Iron Hands Fake Out. So Iron Hand fakes out into Chin Pal. KOs. Bleak Wind Storm. Does Bleak Wind Storm pick up the KO? It should. I mean, I have no bulk. Wait, Sucker Punch? Sucker Punch before Fake Out? Or is he not using Fake Out? He's not using Fake Out. Huh. This probably doesn't do but like 10%. Yeah. Sword Stance, okay. Icicle Crash, Terra Blast, I mean. That's about all we can do. He should have Fake Out, unless he doesn't have Fake Out. Seems awfully strange they don't have Fake Out. Icicle Crash does connect. I don't think Terra Blast picks up this KO. And any Drain Punches recovers a little bit. Oh, that does pick up the KO. Huh. Interesting. I thought it through there. I'm not going to lie. The Sword Stance from them was kind of greedy, but I think they know that Sylveon's in the back. So, a couple things to note. Sylveon Psyshock absolutely annihilated an Amoonguss. Wasn't even a crit. That's pretty cool. They didn't bring Flutter, and I think that Sword Dance was fairly greedy from them, but I think I get what they're saying. I do think they probably waited too long for the Tailwind. Urshifu was completely useless for me. he didn't provide any value at all except to switch in and get knocked out. So it makes me think maybe I should have even brought Rillaboom. It's hard to decide. I can't tell. All right. These battles are going by really fast. And I mean, it's naturally the same team. A Tyranitar Landorus is interesting. You could go Terra Flying Earthquake with Tyranitar. Or you could just Earthquake with Tyranitar beside Landorus. Flutter Chi-Yu. Flutter Tornadus. I think we have to bring Dragapult again. Actually, how do you stop Dragapult Chin-Pao from their side? Tyranitar. I don't think Tyranitar really stops it, though, does it? I like Sylveon here again. Do we go Urshifu? I think Urshifu actually looks really good here. If we could just get rid of Tornadus. How do you stop Dragapult Chin-Pao? I mean, Tyranitar's good into both. But I don't think they would... I mean, they could lead Tyranitar. But leading Tyranitar into a Sacred Sword Chin-Pao, I don't think is a good day for a Tyranitar unless you Terra Ghost. Which we could make the read. Borizzi. Okay. Like Dragon Darts into Chi-Yu and a Sacred Sword. I think we just double into Chi-Yu. We just get it off the field. I don't want to Terra Steel. They could Terra Fire Heat Wave after a... They could Dark Pulse into Dragapult. No Terras, though, from either side. It's interesting. Heat Wave. That's fine. We'll get rid of Chi-Yu here. Oh my god, he gets a burn. Okay. That makes things not cool. But we get a full Dragon Darts into the Tornadus. Even though we're burned, I still think this probably might do half. With Band and... actually, it doesn't do half. I tried. Well, yeah, it did half. Okay. I think we just need Dragapult to go down. Tyranitar comes out. That's fuck. I think we switch out Chin-Pao into Sylveon and just... Or no. I like the idea of a Dragon Darts again. I think we just need to get rid of this thing. And then we'll switch out Chin-Pao into Sylveon. I don't think Sylveon's in a very threatened spot. We do lose that defense boost that we originally get from the... Dragapult actually survives. Oh god, he gets a speed drop again. What is up with Sylveon taking speed drops? I would assume Rock Slide comes out. Assurance. Okay, that's fine. I want a Dragapult to go bye-bye. What do we do? Terra Fairy? We could go either Terra Fairy Sylveon or Terra Water Urshifu here. I think it just depends on what they have in the back. All things considered, you'd think it would be Amoonguss or Fluttermane. I don't think they bring Landorus into this. I like the idea of a Detect into a Terra Fairy Hyper Voice. Her ability turns it into... Oh, check summary. Pixelate. Normal type moves become fairy move. Okay. Yeah, so this should be boosted, right? Or am I trolling? Oreos. Okay, who's this going to? Demetrius. Andrews. I'm fine with that. Tyranitar Terras. Terra Fairy? What? Oh man, that is crazy. Right back at you, Buckaroo. I think with the Sylveon speed drop though, I'm kind of in a bad spot, even under Tailwind. I mean, especially not under Tailwind. Sylveon doesn't outspeed Tyranitar even outside Tailwind. I know that. He probably tries to go in on the Urshifu. Terra Blast. That is actually so cool. Wonder how much this does. Oh my god, that just almost outright KO'd Landorus. We could probably just Aqua Jet the Landorus and Landorus goes bye-bye, right? Or we could just sack Chimpao. How many turns of Sandstorm are there? 3. Yeah, I like the idea of sacking Chimpao. Let me just Hyper Voice again. I think they have to double into Sylveon. Oh, if they double into Sylveon, though. A double into Sylveon, like Stomping Tantrum Assurance. Chimpao goes down, then I'm just left with only Urshifu. I think that's how I lose this. And I just gave them a defense drop, too. That probably wasn't my best play. Okay, so they don't double. Okay. Question is, will Sylveon die to Sandstorm then? That defense drop probably wasn't very cash money. But get the double KO though. Now all that's left is a Tornadus. Sylveon doesn't KO. Okay, it does. I still think I lose. I can only win off of a... Wait a second. Tailwind ran out. Hold on. What's Tornadus' base speed? Because most Tornadus I don't think would have speed investment. 121. Wait, hold on. No. Which form? There, and it's incarnate. So it's going to be faster. We do have to rely on a miss from... Yeah, we have to rely on a Bleak Wind Storm miss. So we have an 80% chance to lose this game, right? Or do they have another... Am I missing something? Do they have another Pokemon? Does Aqua Jet pick up the knockout? Do we risk it all? I think we do. Aqua Jet knocks out. Let's go. Ah! Terra Fairy Tyranitar is actually so cool to see, though. That actually gives me inspiration. I might use that in the future. Might use that in the future, gang.